everyone, hope you're all doing well and are as sick of the takeover crack as I am. Just doing a video on the back of obviously the news of the Premier League releasing a statement this week directed towards what had happened with the takeover after the fans had asked for transparency. I, and many other Newcastle fans and actually beyond, fans of other clubs that had been in, dire straits such as Wigan and Charlton, etc., managed to get, I'm not sure what the last recorded number was, but over 107,000 signatures on the petition directed towards the Premier League. Obviously that meant Boris Johnson was involved and the Football Ombudsman, which is amazing pressure. Back of that, Richard Masters replied to one of several, I would say maybe around 30 MP letters to the Premier League, and he decided to choose Chi, one of the MPs in the Newcastle area, and she received a letter from Richard Masters this week stating that the main sticking point of the takeover falling through, well, even though we weren't told it fell through, it just that the Saudi Arabian side of the consortium had pulled out, that the sticking point was the Premier League weren't sure who the main stakeholder was going to be, and they wanted reassurance that the state of Saudi Arabia weren't going to interfere in football matters with the club, despite we've been told by PIF that the highest reassurances possible were given, that the state would have no interference, and as far as we're aware, the Saudi Royal Court had given written assurance as well, but the Premier League weren't happy with this. Why? You tell me. The Premier League weren't happy with this and then offered a independent tribunal, arbitral tribunal, to come to a decision, which sounds mad because arbitration is not usually offered until a decision has been made, and as far as we're aware, this decision hadn't been made and it wasn't rejected. The Premier League asked for more information. After this process, IF pulled out of the deal. They rejected the independent tribunal, which is fair enough, as I've looked into it, and an arbitral tribunal takes between 12 and 18 months dependent on case and time, which obviously would leave fans in the lurch for another year, which seemingly the Premier League were happy to do if it wasn't for all of this pressure that we'd been putting on them. Furthermore, this statement also said that the Premier League had offered a positive dialogue and a continuing positive dialogue with the fans, which is total, to put it nicely, bullshit. Because we never had a dialogue with the Premier League. We weren't aware of anything that had gotten on within the 17 weeks. We only got answers, and I mean minimal answers, from what we already knew, due to the pressure that the fans and MPs and beyond had been putting onto the Premier League. The letter, to me, it offered slightly more new information, but nothing that we hadn't already been aware of. Whether it's the deal can be resurrected, I'm not entirely sure. Well, the way the letter is, we don't know what the truth is and what isn't at the moment now. With the way the letter looks, it is in PIF's court and the consortium's court to sort out now, because obviously they hold the information that the Premier League are asking for. However, I think that no matter what KSA did or what PIF did or anything, well, no matter what they did, I think the Premier League would have not been happy with it and would have just kept going on and on and on until someone pulled out, which is exactly what the Premier League wanted and has what happened. Because all they've done the whole time is try and get the blame from them. They wanted to blame everyone else and didn't take no accountability whatsoever, which is what they've done from the start. So I'm not surprised. Anyways, moving on from that, because I'm absolutely sick of it and I think everybody else is. We have now been taken into the weekend under the new information that there is a new possible bid on the table from a completely separate entity, and yeah, I can't believe it, to be honest. It's like a vicious cycle. I'm stuck in it. I'm just like, make it stop, please. But yeah, so the information we have on these now, I haven't looked into it too much because I am sick of it, to be honest. I cannot live my life under this constant pressure of takeover news. So what we know now is that I thought they were brothers, but looking today, I think they're cousins. Terence and Nelson Law, they are the owner of the Bella Graph Nova Group / BN Group, in a formal bid fronted by none other than Michael Chopra. Work that one out. Who, you know, is known for his non-information on Twitter, but we won't say much more on that. He's fronted a bid with the Singaporean cousins, Terence and Nelson Law. The BN Group apparently has investments in over 100 countries, and they actually brought in £9 billion of revenue. From this, there has been a £250,000 deposit made to enter data in the books that are held by Newcastle United Football Club, and a formal bid was placed on the table. The deal and the information of which we're not entirely sure about. You know, it's just happening all again and again. It's being played out in the media. Now, this is why me, and I know a lot of other fans, don't have positivity or, you know, hope that this is going to happen, because again, it's being played out in the media. We're getting information that we shouldn't have, because a takeover is meant to be a confidential process, and every single time something happens, we're getting told about it, which is not a good thing in my opinion. And obviously I know a lot of people are more clued up on this than me, but it just doesn't seem like a positive thing. However, despite that, if this group wants to take us forward and they want the club to progress, they want to invest in the local environment and the city, invest in the club facilities and beyond, then I am more than happy to wait this one out. I'm not getting excited as I didn't with the last one, and it was rightly so. But I'm happy to wait this one out, see what happens. So we're used to this by now. We're used to takeovers failing. We're used to new bids apparently coming in and nothing happening from them. So I just think that it's best for us to just sit back now, chill, just let it play out, see if it does happen. Furthermore, I don't know why I used furthermore, that was very formal. Furthermore, on from this, I've seen a lot of fans over the last couple of days from social media, when this new information was brought to light about the new bid, that they're not happy. £9 billion is not Saudi Arabian money. £9 billion is a lot more than what Mike Ashley's worth. It is a lot more than what the club's worth, you know, for the market price. £9 billion is an immense amount of money, and it will provide so much investment in the club that we want. Yeah, it's not Saudi Arabian money, but at the end of the day, God, someone can come and give me £9 billion, I'd be all right with that. Wouldn't you? So yeah, I think we've just got to wait it out. Just be positive. We don't have to go on about it. We don't have to plain spot and check companies' house information. Like, we just need to stop doing that, because that's what kills us, the hope. So we just need to see what happens, see if it is a positive direction. Hopefully it is, because I'm sick of it, as I've said about 90,000 times in this video. I have been inundated with opportunities over the past few weeks that a lot of you will be aware of. Obviously I got the chance to speak on Sky Sports News about the takeover. So thank you to the Magpie channel for sorting that out, and Keith Downey. I am now a permanent fixture on the NUFC Matters panel on Ladies Night on a Monday at 7:30 with Steve Wraith. I've met the most loveliest girls through that, and the support from that has been immense. So thank you for that again. But yeah, here we go. We're just going to wait again. There'll be a lot more videos in the next coming weeks. I am, as I've said, rebranding the channel to become solely based around Newcastle United and Atletico Madrid. So please keep tuned for that. Please like, subscribe, share my videos, because the support means everything to me, and it gets me to where I am, and keeps providing me to give, you know, videos. I may only be little, I may only be a tiny YouTuber in the small YouTube universe, but I love doing it, and to be quite honest, I love doing it, and the fact that other people don't like me doing it does not deter me. I still want to do it, and I still love it, and I hope that you guys will continue to follow me as you have done over the last, you know, 8 months or so. Hopefully next video I'm coming with better news, because to be quite honest with you, I say this on every single video now, it's just constant negativity. I just want something positive, something to hold on to before the season starts again, because there's nothing else to even do at the moment. Champions League's over. I'm not interested in Europa at the moment, so I just need something meaningful in my life, because little violin. I'm so bored. So yeah, hopefully good football news. As I've said, please like, share, subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I love interacting with you on Twitter and in the comments. And I've met so many amazing people over the past few weeks, so long may it continue. See you in the next video, guys.